Hello, welcome to UFScotland Podcast. We have been absent for a while. I'm joined by Michael on my right and Connor on my left. It's great to be back. We've got a few things to talk about. We've disappeared, had some sad news. Obviously, Max XP closed, so we've not really had anywhere to play. We kind of then took a back step till we organised ourselves, organised a group.
That's kind of like, community comes first. Max XP closing at such a... We kind of knew it was coming. Obviously John had spoke to me in the past. The timeline was given for roughly April next year. But the guy got a chance to get his lease early, fair dues to him. It's just a shame that we got like 1 week's notice.
But like you say, his community came first. We obviously tried to keep them together, find somewhere new to play. Which we have done. Tokyo Toys on a Friday night. Yep. Thanks very much for having us.
Big thanks, Gilbert.
Aye. It's been good. We've been there many weeks now.
Well, I say 3 weeks. We've been there. Fourth will be tonight.
Yep.
Yeah. It's been good. Numbers have been alright. Hitting first 3 weeks we hit double digits.
Yeah.
And we're
hitting the Christmas period, so it's a bit harder to get people.
Aye, it's pretty good in there. I quite like it's warmer than Max.
They get a huge man, like the fact they keep the doors open, man.
I don't care, man. That space heater, man.
That's you can't see if your opponent is sitting beside that space heater. You can't see the play area. That's
why I switched sides now.
But yeah, that's where we've been. Just focusing on community. Finding a place to play. Now we're back. Just thought we'd come back before Christmas, give you our update, and where we're going to be going. First of all, we're going to talk a wee bit what we have actually been up to. I'm going to come to Michael first.
Don't come to me first.
We'll come to Connor first.
I was like,
so as editor, I have still been putting out the videos on the Monday.
Yep.
Doing the videos for that update and the health bars at the bottom, stuff like that. So it started off like the wee cheap, there's 9 iterations. One guild match said that's not going to work. Increased it, so like it's now increased where there's like 26 points to it now. I'm going to attempt to put it to 40, just to have it just covered for all bases.
Cover all characters.
That one will take a bit more time to figure out and sort though, because it's like cutting slithers off of health bars and stuff, but slowly getting there. And obviously videos every Monday still.
Yeah, man, it's been fantastic. That's obviously the quality coming through the year. I mean, even if you go back to the first videos that were done, you can see the change, man, and it's obviously a credit to yourself. Thanks very much for that. It's been great. What else have you been up to? What's been happening in the past few months that we've not been here?
So it's been like that. Then there's the singles market online with Connor's cards, so that's been taking a lot of time away as well. Just basically to help increase the market singles, basically for this side of the pond. Basically, at the end of the day, it's not about making drastic amounts of money. As long as it covers the costs, that's what I'm really after at this point.
Fair enough.
The amount of times people are looking for cards, basically, is something that the community needs to obviously increase in general.
Basically.
Yeah.
Basically.
I said it twice.
No, you said it twice, mate.
We're professionals. Right, can I come to you now?
Aye, if you want, mate. So I thought I had the most boring job. I've been trying to handle getting product into the UK so that we can get it about. It's been high and lows. Like, I've really enjoyed it. Obviously started up Deadlock Games in April. Been took over distributing mainly in the UK. We started distributing in Bulgaria, a few other places. Shout out to the Bulgarian community. We had a great guy, Stefan, came over just to play some games with the Scottish guys. That was a good weekend.
That was a good weekend.
Everything's been alright up until the Soul Calibur release, where Customs, for the pre-release, Customs decided that they wanted to check the product to make sure it was what it said it was, and took 5 days in doing so, and every store missed a pre-release window.
Yeah.
So that's been like the first black mark for Deadlock Games, and it was took a bit of a toll. Like, I was really beating myself up, and oh well.
At the end of the day, it's just out with your
It's
control. It's not
out
your
with my
fault.
control, but it was one of the things that I was looking forward to, was not having repeats. Other distributors that will go unnamed, not getting product until weeks into the actual set release. I wanted it to be quicker for the players to get their hands on it.
Of course. It's out there now though. That's what counts.
I hope everybody's enjoying it. Like, I know I am.
Fair enough. Yeah. Anything else? What else has been happening?
UFS wise, not much. Getting an odd chance to deck build. Spend a lot of time responding to players on Facebook, just talking away people, try to convince people down in England to run demo days, which basically said myself the travel for London. Aside from that, playing board games.
Yep.
Lovely, cool mini or not board games with all the miniatures in the world. Try to set some time aside to paint. Hopefully the Deadlock Games website will finally be online as well by the new year. I'm slowly making it work towards that. Probably going to go Pin Corner to come and help me with that, because I'm not tech savvy at all.
That does.
Cool.
How about yourself, man? What about you?
UFS wise, not that much. I've just been trying to get games in. Work has been absolutely killing me. So I've not had the free time. Like, I was on a 2-week rolling rota before I got moved shop, and now my shifts are all over the place. So I'm not getting that time.
The stability.
Because I had every second weekend off, which I don't have now. So I'm just trying to keep myself motivated with UFS. It's pretty difficult because I don't have the time to play like I did.
Yeah.
But I've been playing board games in the house. I played some Buffy with Laura.
It's funny enough, like, me and Connor and one of the other guys, Dom, we sat and played Buffy, like, was it last Wednesday or something? Last Wednesday, we just sat and played Buffy. We played a whole bunch of games, but like Buffy made it to the table.
Cool.
Great wee game.
I absolutely love it. I honestly get at least a game a week in with that game.
Well, do you know what? Right, no. Let's just come back to this, right? Because I'm still struggling to win. I can't win.
Oh, like, me, him and Dom ripped. We just done the Master.
I'll flash the photo. We beat the other team of players we had beat the first Evil, but we did find that, like, not having to, like, be at a location to beat it made it easier.
Yeah, to fight the...
So, like, we got lucky. I mean, we were up at like 10 wounds at one point, and then managed just to, like, Buffy residents, just take them all off while still fighting it. Like, it was...
I'm struggling, man. I can't win.
You're bad at games, mate.
Gotta get good.
That's not fair. Apart from that, I bought myself a Nintendo Switch. Been playing Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yeah, but I've not really played it. I've still not even finished it.
Shocking.
It's no my fault. I'm playing it along with the missus. She's still not finished it, therefore I'm still not finished it.
That's a good point. Like, I'm meant to trade your missus Pokemon. Can I just trade them to you and you can pass them on?
Sure.
Because we can do that today.
Cool.
Give me a Pokemon battle.
Pokemon and I love Monster Hunter, so I bought Monster Hunter and I've been playing that. I bought it last week. I've got 50 hours on it already.
Yeah.
Pretty standard, mate.
It was kind of like me with Slay the Spire.
Like, I love Monster Hunter. If you play Monster Hunter, look me up. We'll drop one Nintendo friend codes in there.
Need to get you in.
So that's where we've been. That's what we've been doing. Looking forward, we're coming at the end of the year. We've just had Soul Car released. Our next set is going to be My Hero.
Yeah, man.
Which is obviously going to change us from UFS to Universus. It's going to be, it's a pretty big change, I think. Like, obviously, it's all marketing, and it's. So we're going to discuss like 5 things that we think are going to change when this releases.
So 5 changes that My Hero will bring. What's that kind of idea?
Yeah, bring to the license basically.
So start us off. Right, one of the biggest changes is going to be the community. For me, I think so.
Well, obviously, like, it's My Hero. Fair dues, Bebop was a popular anime, Yu was a popular anime, but these were popular in, like, what, the 90s?
Yeah.
So the fandom from that are aged. The fandom of that are kind of grown out of that weeb culture. But My Hero will bring this fresh batch of weebs.
This is S tier. level of anime fans coming into this.
Like, I know some guys that are My Hero mad, who are like, talking about dropping anything else just to jump on My Hero.
Yeah, because it's got a card game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah,
Absolutely fantastic. Aye, people drop games so you want, come play UFS or Universus.
Though, when you're saying drop games, that's my concern, like my main concern with the whole community aspect. We're going to see this boom of new players, we're going to see this boom of probably casual players.
Yep.
Because they'll be playing My Hero only stuff. But is this not the same fan base that's quite fickle in the sense of they'll jump for Dragon Ball Super to Final Fantasy to My Hero, and then the next Wish set will come out and they'll jump to that, and so it's this clot of players that the games never grow because each new game just cannibalises the market of the last one.
Okay, yeah.
I understand what you're saying. I get that, right? However, that's
not a problem, because that's not a real game.
No, that's not what I was going to say. That's gamers in general. Gamers do this. Like, I've done it myself. I started at 40k, I've moved to Fantasy, I came back to 40k, I found War Machine, I jumped to War Machine, then I found Infinity and I jumped to Infinity.
You should have stayed at War Machine.
I should have stayed at but like gamers, like to hold a gamer's attention for a very long period of time, like years, you have to be consistent. I know that I'm saying that things are not going to be consistent, but you have to have that approach and you have to be on the ball with what your audience wants, and to keep everybody happy is a very difficult thing.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we'll get My Hero, and we've heard that there's going to be its own format, so it's going to have to be a big set, I'm guessing, for it to be a My Hero only format.
So when you say big set, are you thinking along the lines of MK Street Fighter with 190-ish? I think it's 189.
As long as there's buildable decks within the set, there has to be. They can't release another less than 100 card set for My Hero. No. It can't happen. If they're going to do a My Hero format, then it needs to be bigger.
The only way I could see them doing a set for My Hero where it's sub 100 cards, sub like what's SoCal's 120-ish, sub the 120 mark, is if we get 4 60 card structure decks with it. The Felicia and J Talbane.
Yeah.
But give us more than 2 choices.
Yep.
Like there's so many diverse characters in My Hero.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's why I have the extra options there.
Yeah, 100%. What was I talking about? Jumping a bit.
People jumping a bit.
But yeah, so they're gonna, so they have to be on the ball with what the community wants. They have to listen to the community. So like, if for instance My Hero dies a death, they're going to have to be on the ball with the next big thing to keep the players, because these players are coming for license, not the game. Whereas for me, I play the game for the game. Like the first thing.
You play the game for the game. You played the game because you could play a cat lady. You're mad furry. Like
that's not why I played the game.
You wanted to be. You played.
That's not why I played the game.
You played. You enjoyed Felicia and stuff, and you stuck about. Like you would never have cared about Seventh Cross. You'd have probably never cared about Cowboy Bebop or Yu-Gi-Oh. Like you knew Street Fighter. You know Soul Calibur. You basically started this game with this ideal world that eventually Cervantes is going to come.
But no, honestly, this is true. Like this is true. Cervantes was going to come, and he's here. Like,
he's here. And how did you find Cervantes?
He's all right. But like, that's me. Right now, I play the game for the game. Obviously, when I joined, right, I came up and I played a draft because you wanted me to draft. You were like, come play this game. And I was like, you've been nagging me for ages. I'll come play this game. Sure. I then fell in love with the game. I don't care what pictures are on the cards now. I just love the mechanics of the game.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we'll get players like that, but there will also be other players that do not do that.
We've got, obviously, in the local community, we've got Paul, who's purely Mortal Kombat diehard. He loves Mortal Kombat stuff. Probably has a complete collection of Mortal Kombat, but I don't think he has a card for another set. You're going to get people like that.
Of course, and that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
When you're saying you're going to get these clumps. So yeah, that's going to be one of the big changes. We'll get an influx, and we'll try our best to retain them.
Definitely. Like, I kind of feel the My Hero format's going to be interesting. It's like walking from playing like standard, going from playing something like modern and Magic to then going, I need to play standard. There's going to be players that will struggle jumping. Like some of your guys might struggle going, I'm new deck building with such a restrictive pool. But then there's other ones that are going to thrive, and it'll be, oh wait, this format's only, say 200 cards, we'll be generous. Say they release a 200 card My Hero set, how quickly does that format get solved? Like how quickly do they go, these are the two optimal decks.
Yeah.
And fair dues, diversity is a thing for standard UFS. Can diversity really exist in a sub-format of UFS where there's not 180 playable characters in standard? There's maybe 18.
Actually.
So the issue of decks being solved is going to be more predominant. And then how frequently are My Hero sets going to come to keep supporting this sub-franchise kind of thing?
Yeah, sub-category of the game basically.
Personally, I don't mind if we get 2 My Hero sets a year, as long as it's cut with like something else. Give like a My Hero set in the spring and a My Hero set in the autumn. Or the fall for the Americans, but like, give fighting games in between. Give Street Fighter again. Like, we've not had a Street Fighter set in ages. We need playable Street Fighter characters outside of Vega.
Do you think that they're going to continue with fighting games?
I don't see why they would get up.
Okay, I've just wondered.
I think I know nothing about licensing, and like I don't envy Jason's job and try to work out negotiations with us. But there must be no way in hell that the Street Fighter license costs you as much as the My Hero license costs you. Because the two properties, like Street Fighter's a massive property.
Yeah, but
My Hero's
on
bigger.
that next level for licensing.
So if you can get a cheaper license that there is still a dedicated fan base for, why not?
Okay, cool. Not heard for you now, Connor.
Come on, tell us, what's your thoughts on community?
Well, most of that, I think, obviously, an influx of players, I think it's going to just spike mad. From being in Tokyo Toys, it's been quite... it's been one of those ones where it's actually quite nice to see, because like people have been coming up to us while we've been playing just UFS, have been asking about the game because they've seen the 2 demo decks sitting about and stuff like that.
Yep.
And then people are, oh, My Heroes, that's going to be a card game, oh my god. Like, yeah, we've been getting quite a lot of chat just from that. Where like, I think once it drops...
With that, man, I think what's been nice is, not only have we been getting chat about like, oh, My Hero's going to be a card game, there's been a few people that's like, oh wait, Mortal Kombat, or oh wait, Soul Calibur is a card game.
It's like,
there is still interest.
Yeah, it's like, there's other licenses within the game. Like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's something that I have been noticing. Yeah, overall, that's the kind of community base.
Cool. So yeah, there's going to be an influx. We're hoping.
Definitely.
Fingers crossed, right? Fingers crossed.
I would love to see over 100+ players for Nationals.
That'd be mental.
See if it got to the stage where Nationals had to be like a 2-day event. Or it had to start early. Don't get me wrong, it's worse. It's a weekend it'll be a longer weekend for people. And, but getting to that stage, it's...
Fingers crossed. Right, we'll build the UK community. We'll do our best up here in Scotland. If we need to travel south, we'll travel south to help.
What do you mean if we need to? The current plan is Scottish Strong Style is coming to take premieres for Sheffield.
True.
It's only Premier West still left at the moment.
We need to be winning the mats.
So yeah, that's one of our big changes. Next big change, what are we thinking?
Well, one of you is thinking of it off of the list.
Because
I don't want to jump one.
I
think the next one's quite a Michael point.
So we talk about conversation points and things to bring up. And the other day when it says what 5 changes you think might come when Universus comes, I think Jasper's going to continue on for this Sensei program that they're kicking about with. Don't get me wrong, scouts are still a thing, but then you've got your Senseis that'll be your TOs and that'll push up. I think we're going to see Premier stores be renamed to dojos, purely just to keep them the human.
Okay.
I know you don't agree with me. I wish we had the lengthy conversation that we had before this.
I'm trying not to just go on a rant here, right?
Right. It makes more sense, mate, than Premier Store.
It's the
Let's face it, Senzi in Dojo makes a lot more sense than Scout in Premier.
See, right, so one or two things is going to have happened here, right?
Right.
Either Jasko already had this idea,
or Jasko had this idea.
Or now they have it. Oh, excuse me.
That's another credit for it.
But aye, we all passed. Goal certificates. Coming for the next belt at Nats.
I hope whoever's judging Nats is fully aware. There's going to be like a good, solid contingency of Scottish players pushing for the next level of belt.
I don't. Why do we all need that? Like, is it just a thing that
because Adam's in the community?
It was actually quite amazing last Tokyo Toys once we'd all passed. Like somebody shouted judge and there was like 5 different answers. Which is something I'm looking forward to in general. Like it's a good idea. I like it for like having this white belt, and I did it about 4 or 5 times. I passed the first time, but I did it like just check. I just wanted to see the other questions.
Listening to this 4 or 5 times, aye.
my brother passed as well, right? But I helped him out with it a bit, like, cause I just wanted to see what other questions, because some of them I didn't know, like got through like sheer luck, but like some of them I genuinely didn't know the answer to.
Really?
Yeah, there was a couple, and it was just because they were like it might have just been the way it was worded for me. Like I know Michael had one with like resource symbols, for instance.
Right. No, still arguing. Don't care.
But like, there was like I'm trying to remember like the action for Yoshimitsu, for instance. I knew only because it had been said a bunch of times, but I think that caught most people out. It would have caught me out it would be the one I would have got wrong if I didn't know the answer prior to it being said, kind of thing, that kind of way. Because I would have guessed, I'd have just randomly thrown the dart for that one.
I got one wrong because they kept changing yes and no around. So it was like, can an attack deal 0 damage? And I've just clicked no, but it was actually yes, because I was like, what you doing? Why you doing that to me? I'm trying to get through the next hard questions, not I mean. But aye. And then resource symbols. No, you can fight it. I would fight it with you.
I'm not going to fight it. I brought it up in the scout group and somebody instantly linked me to the LGR.
Oh right.
And I'm like, alright, okay.
So dojos. Fair enough. If that's what they're going to do, then that's what they're going to do.
I like the idea of it being themed.
Aye, yeah, fair enough. Which would take us on to the next one that you also brought up.
I would tie this into the dojo thing.
Yeah.
Because like as we've got the different levels of Sensei with like white, red, black. I think we're going to start seeing different tier levels for stores. Something kind of similar to the Wizards Organised Play Network. Yep. Except hopefully Jasko handles it a lot better and doesn't start screwing it out in store or in supporting stores. Basically, I think like if somewhere like Legendary Wolf is pulling a PTC that gets 70 plus players, but random store in the middle of nowhere is getting 7 people for a PTC, there needs to be different levels of support offered to Jasko. Like even if it's a case of, I don't know how expensive it would be for them, man, but giving the store that only got 7 people like resources and things to help with how to grow a community, how to develop a community, even seeing if they have a local scout and try to push that way. And then when it comes to Legendary Wolf, should they be getting, not necessarily rewarded, but some incentives for hitting these numbers of like 70 plus people at events? Like I know Wizards does it weird where you can't run certain events unless you're at this level, but can we just get a bit more distinction, a bit more...
Yep.
Like, let's face it, once your store becomes Premier, there's no other level for you to then hit on the Jasko Organised Play thing. And some stores can just fall complacent. Like,
I get you.
They just go, alright, we'll get more 1 monthly kit each month, we don't need that extra.
No, sounds good, mate. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree with every point that you just made there.
Just
like, let's hope that these points get taken on board at some point. Not to say if people from Jasco actually watch us.
I think there's a chance that Tim might watch.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he posted something about Guinness views in the Discord.
That's cracking.
I think that was for card review.
Ah, right, okay. But yeah, that's like hopefully, hopefully like these points obviously reach somewhere. Like we're not the only people thinking these things.
It's one of these things. Like they're going to have a lot on their plate.
Obviously
they brought in, because they want to make My Hero such a success. They brought in this outside organised play guys. No doubt these are new guys that'll be handling organised play. They'll be getting grilled on the rules, man. Like they'll be getting it drummed into them so that they know.
Yeah.
And that's it. They'll probably have a lot on their plate, but maybe somewhere down the line we'll see this. We'll see.
And we can go. We planted that seed.
Take credit for it.
But aye, so different tiers of stores. Another huge change that may come. This one came for you, Connor.
Yeah. So like when My Hero drops, like I'm kind of more hoping it happens, that it's like they kind of like reset a meta and go from a starting point, like a meta level 0, where like there's something to build on, where it's not just continually building on the current meta as such. Because obviously, like as a standalone, it's more for a standalone point where you don't want runaway characters straight away, especially with things like diversity and stuff maybe not being answered right now. There might be obviously changes, but right now it's like you don't want it being like what's it, Deku? What is it called? That like you don't want him just being like the pure OP character, no one else in the set can beat him, for instance, stuff like that. And then you've got like an event where there's just 12 of them, and it's like a single diversity, but stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be nice to see if there's a starting point, but obviously it'll be
when
good.
When you're saying starting point, you're meaning it to be like more like a core set.
Yeah.
For the better way to describe it. Yeah. So you're looking for something simplistic, people will be able to get in. Cards still there that'll be strong, but not like ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like stuff that you can still pull into the UFS side of things, because obviously it'll be able to be mixed, but not anything that's just a complete standalone winner. Stuff like that. Of course, it basically is.
Cards not to the complexity level of overly dramatic. So simpler things.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Because obviously they've started it obviously with the demo decks and like the response and stuff's all printed out and tells you specifically.
I think that's just going to be the future way forward.
I'm hoping that's the kind of way forward, stuff like that.
I'm right in saying they're getting rid of forms as well.
Well, that's possibly. I think that's the speculation at the moment. That some forms.
Yeah.
I think that's because, like, personally, when teaching the game, that's probably the hardest thing to explain unless somebody's played something like Magic.
Do you know, it's funny.
You can go like, oh, that's sorcery speed.
It's funny that you say that, because I had this problem the other day when I was teaching David in work.
Poor boy.
I've got my white sensei behind me. But I try to explain the F, and he was like, I don't get what you mean. Like, so when can I do it? And I'm like, so a form is when you play a card. So it plays at that speed. And it just couldn't get his head around it. Like, we got there.
Outside of attacks during your turn.
Yeah, but because of the speed that it was, because of the steps that he was taking, and he was like trying to play forms in the enhanced step, and I was like we can't do that at this point right now.
Yeah.
So I try to get that, like, explain forms is pretty difficult to someone who doesn't play card games.
To somebody who doesn't play card games, it can be complex at times, but.
We got there eventually. We got there. He's obviously coming along later on. So yeah, we're getting new players still.
Good
man. Where were we talking about?
Starting points. So this is kind of interesting when talking about My Hero being a starting point, because we've kind of had it established a bit that Red Horizon sets are going to be basically core sets. We're going to see maybe some reprints, maybe some stuff in them, and it's going to be treated like your general overall core set. The set after My Hero is Red Horizon 4.
Yeah.
So, well, at least speculated that it's Red Horizon 4. I think it was like an old episode of The Office or something where Jason answered a question on it.
When Red Horizon.
But then that could have changed.
That could have changed by now. But
fingers crossed. I like Red Horizon.
Honestly, like, on the Red Horizon subject, I would love, and I think I might have said it before, see if Jasco at any point in their lifetime decide they want to do a wee Kickstarter to get a Red Horizon 2D fighter made. I'll back it. Like,
Oh, aye.
Easy enough.
I love the license, man.
I'd play the hell out of that game, and it'd make it so much easier to explain to people that Red Horizon's actually a fighting game.
No, definitely. And then obviously with that, we're coming into, there's going to be the My Hero only format. So we've been told, which will obviously give us more than one event per month. So there'll be like a My Hero.
Standard.
Standard and My Hero only. Which will be good because there's more events, means more players can turn up to said events if they're not working, etc. Or I can't make the standard event, but I'm off this week, I can go make the My Hero event, I'll go and play that instead. Which can only be a good thing. More events means
more accessibility, basically.
Having a thought, man, obviously we've not heard anything about Turbo since Turbo Worlds.
Yep.
My Hero being whatever size of set it is, but see being only by itself, is My Hero going to basically play under the Turbo rules?
Oh, I never thought about that.
Interesting.
Just smaller decks, 40 card decks.
I never thought about that. Aye.
And then you don't have to go mental with a massive.
You might be right.
Yeah.
You don't have to go a big
you might be right.
card set.
We don't know, man.
If no, one of two things is going to happen to me.
It means the set can be a reasonable size. It's not going to be pushing like upward of 250 cards, and we're still going to be able to play games, and we'll have a format for it.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Especially now the mulligan system's more in line with what Turbo mulligans used to be, other than like player 2 getting selective.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting to see. Also, Turbo didn't have diversity.
Oh no, it didn't. It didn't.
Well, you've heard it here first. So that's that's some of the changes that we think are coming. I'm excited. I'm excited for My Hero. I love the license. Like I don't care what pictures are printed on the cards, but I do love My Hero. I do love Soul Car as well, and I've not got much Soul Car right now.
You've been busy, man.
I have. So yeah, it's great being back on the podcast as well.
It's been good, man.
I love these chats, sitting in front of the camera.
Funny, I think you didn't want to be in front of the camera originally.
I know. So yeah, there's a lot going to be coming from us next year. Some of the things, we're hoping to be a lot more regular. Like we're going to be pushing out videos a lot more. Hopefully, we're going to get a blog up and running. Other things that we're going to be doing, more weekly videos of games will still be coming.
Gotta try and do more deck techs.
Yep.
As I said, I'm not tech savvy at all, so I'm going to get Connor to help set something up, or show me how to set something up, so that it's not as bad as that last one I done. I done like a quick rando deck tech, because I had like 5 people message me asking about
it. It'll be a learning. Like Connor's obviously we're editor in chief here, so it'll be a learning experience for both me and Michael. I expect more from us. Like we will be around more. We did take a break, but we're back, and look forward to 2020. Goodbye.
See you guys.
See you.